Well, if you get a knock on your door or maybe a phone call from a candidate this weekend, you won't be alone. Election Day in Ohio is Tuesday, so this is the last weekend opportunity for hopefuls to get their messages out. The most closely watched race in our area, of course, is for Cincinnati mayor. As Local 12's Jeff Hirsch shows us, who turns out is just as important as how many turn out.
John Cranley and Yvette Simpson stood side by side yesterday at a groundbreaking in Walnut Hills, but they've been standing apart in the race for mayor.
So you're going to have somebody who makes sure that all 52 neighborhoods are served, who's with you in the community, not when it's just an election year after a primary, but who's with you every single day.
Whether it's starting the Innocence Project, helping to revitalize Price Hill, dealing with the pension, I have the experience to get results.
Results of the mayoral primary surprised many. Councilmember Simpson coming in first, Mayor Cranley second, to both advance to Election Day in November. Of course, winning the primary is no guarantee of winning the general election. Cincinnati's first mayoral primary was in 2001. Curtis Fuller defeated Charlie Lukin in that primary, but it was 9-11, and really nobody voted after 10 in the morning. Lukin went on to win the general election and the mayor's seat. In 2005, Mark Mallory won his first of 2 terms as mayor. Mallory was second in the primary that year, but won in November, likely helped in part by supporters of 2 other African-American candidates who lost in the primary. Turnout is critical, but not just raw numbers. In 2005 and 2009, turnout was almost identical, but plummeted in 2013.
So one of the things we see is that the election officials are expecting a larger turnout this year than in the past. I think the last time it was 30%, and they're expecting something in the neighborhood of 35%. But the key question is always, well who's going to show up?
It's too simplistic to say race will decide this race, but it's a factor. Higher turnout in African-American neighborhoods would likely help Simpson. Cranley changed his campaign tactics after the primary, concentrating more on personal contacts and appearances and less on TV ads. There are plenty of issues where the two differ, but they are both Democrats with lots of similarities. So, as for a prediction?
Like a lot of people, I have no idea what's going to happen. You know, I think a lot of election prognostication took a hit in the last election, for the presidential election after 2016, when everybody was pretty certain what was going to happen, and we could say with great confidence we knew it was going to happen, only to find out we knew nothing.
On Tuesday, we'll find out who gets 4 more years in City Hall and who goes home. Jeff Hirsch, Local 12 News.